Hello people, so today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question, that is 731, my calendar 2, and in this we are implementing the same question as yesterday. Just in this case we can have two bookings, we can be omnipresent. That's the catch of this question. Okay, so just that we need to tell that if it's possible for us to avoid a triple booking or not. Basically we need to tell that if we'll try to schedule a meeting between that particular interval, if we are having a triple booking or not. Okay, and a triple booking happens obviously then when three time intervals meet. So just that we need to implement the microenter class again, just this time with the three triple booking thing. Okay, and I hope everyone knows how we did for the if we had to check for just double booking. I posted a video on it yesterday, just go and check for it. Okay, so firstly let's have a list of integer, and this will be holding the intervals. So list of integer array, sorry, yeah, so let's call it intervals, that is equal to new array list. Okay, now let's start adding the intervals. So let's write this function, that is for int. Firstly we'll be traversing in an interval, and then we'll be checking that if it's possible, if it's actually possible for us to add start or end or not. So for int interval in intervals. Okay, so let's call it, we are already used chart and end variable, so let's keep it in the short form for is, that is equal to interval 0 comma end, that sorry e, that is equal to interval 1. And just the same condition we'll be checking that if start is less than end and start is greater than, oh sorry, yeah, is greater than start. Okay, uh, now we'll be having some of the new variables that will be equal to new start will be equal to, because we can have this thing for just one time, so that will be equal to the maximum of, basically here we are checking the case for overlapping intervals, so that will be equal to a maximum of s comma start. Similarly end will be equal to the minimum of e comma end, and let's call it new end. Okay, now we'll be having to check that after this for loop, sorry, in this if check only we'll be checking that if, we'll be checking here with the new start and new end. Basically this check function will tell us that if it's possible to do triple booking or not. We'll be returning false in this case, else what I'll have to do is I'll have to update my intervals. So intervals dot add new int of start comma end. Okay, and at the end let's just return true. Okay, now let's write this function, that is private boolean, let's call it is valid instead, boolean is valid with int start and int end. Okay, now let's have a count variable for checking the overlapping condition, and we'll be checking that if for int interval in intervals, I'll be checking that again, and let's just copy it from here only. Yeah, and again I'll be checking that if there's overlap. So for basically that, if start is less than e and end is greater than s. Oh, okay, I guess I'm hoping that I wrote this correct condition here only. And sorry, end is greater than s. Yeah, so in this case it's a overlapping condition. I'll do a count plus plus. Okay, so and here I'll just have to return if count is less than or equal to 2 or not. Okay, so because if count is less than or equal to 2, uh, is end. Okay, now let's give it a run again. Here it should be, yeah, here it should be greater than or equal to 2 or not, because if it is valid then we are returning. Okay, let me just check again. Oh, okay, so basically here it should be new end and not new start. And here also I change that if it's not valid, basically just simplifying a little bit of the question equation. Here I am returning count should be less than or equal to, here we go again. If count is greater than or equal to 2, then it will return true, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I'll be updating this new start new end is valid method, and here I'll be just returning that if count is equal to 2. Yeah, and it gets accepted now. I don't know why was the issue. What's the issue with this? Oh, now it works perfectly fine. If count is less than or equal to 2 and it is not valid. If is valid, again then I'll be having a wrong answer. If not is valid. Oh, if count is less than 2, not less than or equal to, yeah. Yeah, now it gets accepted. Now let's submit it. And it works perfectly fine as well. Okay, so that's what we did. Thank you for watching.